Minutes past 10, and you're tuning to Joy. What a beautiful, beautiful track there. Love Dance. And I'm sure you're wondering who I've got in the studio with me today. Yes, that is one of his tracks we were listening to. I bumped into this gentleman, I will say probably more by accident than anything, when I went to the Aduma versus Aduma concert. And here was this, guy who arrived on the stage. A best description is, I'll say, a warm teddy bear that just wowed the crowd with his very silky, soothing voice. And the performance was so amazing that right after the show, I made a conscious effort to reach out to whoever could bring this gentleman onto the show. And yes, today I have none other but the man himself, Robin Hughes. Do you like the intro?
Yeah, it's
like a boxer.
I know.
So you have to come in like, hey, ready to box, man. Are we ready to box?
Yeah.
That's the other thing. You're like a sizable guy, but when someone sees you, they make the assumption that you're just like some wrestler or some boxer or something. Yeah? But you're a singer. You have a beautiful, beautiful voice.
Thank you.
So you're going to have to get used to that today. The compliments are going to come in. And we're live streaming on Joy 99.7 FM, so you can put a name to the face or a face to the name for want of a better expression. 10 minutes past 10, you're tuned into Joy 99.7 FM. We're going to spend some time with this gentleman that, everybody's talking about lately, who has this very silky, melodic voice. And guess what? He's brought, what have you got? You got an instrument. Tell me about your instrument.
My guitar. Yeah, she's called Roxy.
The guitar has a name?
Yeah, so Roxanne, but Roxy for short.
Ooh, are you been treating Roxy well?
Well, not too. I cheated on Roxy recently with a new guitar.
So how many Roxys have you got?
Well, I have two. I actually have a Roxy and I have a Leonora.
Leonora.
Yeah.
Hey, Rosie and Leonora, competition days, sir.
You bub.
So how do you decide who's coming out with you on a date?
The one who misbehaves. The one who behaves well.
The one who behaves well. The one who stays strong, right?
Yeah, on the show. Yeah.
We're playing with words today on Joy 99.7 FM. That was a beautiful song there. I want you to tell us a little bit about this Love Dance song. Okay,
so Love Dance. I imagined if I'm to go to, let's say, a friend of mine's wedding engagement, like at the reception, and I see a beautiful lady, like, how would you approach her, ask her for a dance?
That's right.
And so I was just playing around in my head. It's like, why don't I write a song about that concept, like a love dance?
Yeah.
And so it's like, love dance is like trying to woo a lady you meet at a reception or at a party to dance with you. But the meaning of dance is like to spend life with you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's what
it's about.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me a little bit like Step in the Name of Love. R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And I think there's something groovy about it, that it's a song that you can see I can see like a bride and groom arriving to. Let's listen to a little bit of it.
Baby, you know that I love you. You know this love is real. We are meant to be. We're supposed to be my love forever. You are my desire. Babe, give me this chance. Surprise yourself. Oh, let's boogie.
I really love this track.
Thank you.
Really love this track. And I've got the man himself who's the voice behind this, sitting with me here in the studio on Joy 99.7 FM. So let's talk a little bit about you. Now, everybody knows what you're capable of now. They've heard the first track and they're thinking, who's this guy? Well, we're streaming live on Joy 99.7 FM's Facebook, so you can put a name to the face. Robin Hughes, spending some time with me right here on Joy. So, Robin, it says here, born in Accra as Robin Hughes Barnes. Robin Hughes, pronounced Robin Hughes. I guess that's a bit posh then, right? And Robin Hughes is an alternative soul, electronic, and R&B music artist who is passionate about his craft. Now let's break that down a little bit. I want to understand what R&B music. I want to understand this alternative soul.
So alternative. So alternative just it incorporates a bit of elements from these major genres of music. So alternative soul basically means like it takes a bit of soul but doesn't really follow or toe the strict. I'm not coming with the right word. Code of ethics for the soul genre. So that's alternative. Alternative soul.
So basically, even though you're staying on that route, we just throw things in there, mix it up a little bit. Why not? So we're mixing it up here. I also want you to tell me about your performances on stage. I saw you on stage recently, and I was blown away. And I thought, wow, you had a very honest. I'm trying to find the right choice of words, but very, very honest way of pulling the crowd into you, or getting us. You see, people perform songs, but they don't actually drag the crowd in. You turned up, big guy, guitar, you say a couple of words, you interact with the crowd, and the next thing you know, they're singing with you. How do you do that?
I don't know how I do that, but when I'm performing, like, it's always my dream to be able to get everyone to be with me on the stage and perform with me. Mostly because it helps me beat my stage fright.
Okay.
Because it's not stopped. Funny enough, from all the performances, but so it also helps to create an ambience. Yeah, because for me, for instance, like, if I have to go to a show, I like to be part of the show. And so because of that, I always try, anytime I'm performing, I always try to create that sort of atmosphere. So when people, like, they feel that they are part of the set, like when I'm performing, they feel that they are on stage with me and performing with me.
But you did a great job.
Thank you.
And this particular track that I want us to listen to next, I don't know, do people liken you to an American or British artist? And if so, who?
Well, a lot of people have said Sam Smith.
Sam Smith?
Some have said Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran?
Yeah. One person mentioned James Arthur.
James Arthur? They're all online. Yeah. They're all online. I actually was going to say that you're Ghana's Ed Sheeran. Huh? So we're going to listen to this next one, which is See Her Again. And people will understand why I was probably blown away with your silky voice coming out of a giant.
Anytime I close my eyes, all I see are your eyes, and your lips were a beautiful smile, my one true love. I remember how we danced in the light, with the sun pouring out its light, and my fingers mingling with yours, and my head beneath yours. Oh, I pray, Lord, help me to wake her up again, to behold my love, to be with her again. A pillow fight with feathers in gentle flight. They never ended well, but they were fun. Daddy misses your beach days, dark nights of your romantic stays, the sudden sweet fights, but your lips break a piece. everything she does. See her again, I would tell her every day that I love her. Ooh, I would appreciate everything she does. To wake her up again, to be held my love, to be with her again.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so it caught me a little bit breathless there, I must say. We managed to bring Robin in, as you realize, live halfway through the song, just to give you a special treat there. And if you're watching our live stream on Joy 99.7 FM, you can put a name to the face. Today, we are spending some time with a guitarist, the voice, a silky voice, coming out of a giant, of want of a better expression. I saw him on stage performing at the Aduma vs. Aduma concert, and I thought, wow, I've got to bring this guy in. And thank you so much for honoring the invitation and coming across. So,
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. For those who are just tuning in, you're tuned into Joy 99.7 FM, and this is Kofi Lane, your classic man. Born in Accra as Robin Hughes Barnes, Robin Hughes pronounced Robin Hughes, is an alternative soul, electronic, and R&B music artist who is passionate about his craft. He plans to take the world by storm with his versatility, sultry vocals, and profound lyrics that not only give listeners something to think about, but stir up hidden emotions. We're going to talk about this. I want you to tell me a little bit about this. Are we there? Hello? Okay. So I want you to tell me a little bit about this. Okay, we're just having to find a home for
Roxy.
Roxy needs to be placed very comfortably there, and so apologies for that. So, interesting. Versatility. We've listened to a fast track, then we've listened to a slow one. Sultry vocals, I agree with that. Profound lyrics, yes, certainly. I love the words that are coming out of your songs. And you said you're giving the listeners something to think about, to stir up hidden emotions. Let's talk about the hidden emotions. What kind of emotions are you trying to permeate or generate out of your listeners?
Well, there are lots of emotions. Like, for instance, so See Her Again, for instance, it's a song I wrote for my late mom. My mom passed away in 2011.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And I mean, a lot of people lose loved ones, but they don't really have a voice. Like, sometimes they try dealing with it by being silent, and they just want someone to just talk to or communicate to, so they just feel they're not alone. And so one of the things, and growing up, I used to go through a lot of things personally, but I thought I was alone. So one of the things I try to do with my music is to talk about issues that I know people are also going through, and let them know that you're not alone and that we can go through this together.
I think that's very powerful.
Yeah.
There's an ethic of teamwork there. Everyone's journey is being covered by someone else.
Mm-hmm.
We're all living the same life, just different paths.
Yeah.
And if we reach out and hold each other's hands, we can get there together, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that. You see, you're not only just a sultry voice, you're not only just a guitarist, but you're deep. You're thinking beyond just making music. You're thinking of, getting the right sort of emotions out of people. It's a beautiful song, and
Thank you.
I like it. I really do. Okay, so Robin Hughes released 3 singles in 2016. See Her Again, A Fading Dream, and Star Someday featuring Copter. And after a long wait, released his first musical project, Hughes. The mixtape Volume 1 on the 30th of October 2017. He released a single, Love Dance, in July 2018, wrote, composed and produced and performed Another Day on the Fraternity album of the Fra. Hey, why Nyomo? Band, which the Fra band, right?
Yeah, the
which
Fra
was
band.
released on August 2018, and also co-wrote the song Boom 3x. Is that right?
Yeah, 3 times.
3x on Aduma versus Aduma's EP,
Yeah.
which was released Saturday 2018. Oh, so now I see the correlation. I see the relation
With,
with the Aduma crew.
yeah.
You've been part of the team for how long?
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
Yeah, when we
Are you
had-
part of the project?
making the project. Well, I contribute as I can, but yeah, but being with the Aduma from the beginning, like her first mashup. So the first mashup I helped. We worked together on getting the melody and the structure of that mashup. And her first EP, the Fraba EP, and there's a song on it called "Share the Song."
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote and composed that. with her,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that's so cool. Okay, so far we've discussed a few of your releases and your EPs, but I want to know what is your most favored? What's that track that you're excited about more than anything else?
this is tough because I'm excited about all the songs.
Yeah, it's difficult to choose, right?
Yeah, it's so difficult to choose.
But I'm
Okay.
going to play this one.
Okay.
I like this song.
Okay.
And the reason I asked is because I wanted to see whether or not you picked the song I liked, because I've been sampling your music. I like this song. I don't know why. Let's have a listen to it. It's Child of Light. And I want you to tell me a little bit about where the song has come from. Give us a little intro into the song before I drop it.
Okay, so Child of Light, I'm a Christian. So when you read the Bible, how God in Genesis, God creates man and the man falls and all that, and how Christ Jesus comes and restores man back to the original position of what God planned. So the Child of Light is basically that you've been restored back to your place of power and authority and dominion. So stop hiding. Like those who are pursuing you or chasing you are no more. And so just get back to your throne where you were intended to be.
Get back to your throne where you are intended to be. This is Child of Light by Robin Hughes.
Keep that frequency clear. 99.7.
Hands is down, sitting on the ground. Weapons down, fear is not around. Come here now, destiny cries out. It's your time to sit on your throne. The place of kings and priests on your throne. The place of forgotten royalty. Shine your light, shine for bright from within, from above. Got a heritage on your throne. The place of kings and priests on your throne. The place of God's royal.
Joy 99.7 FM.
So why don't you tell me a little bit? This is a song I saw you perform. What does the Homba mean?
It's a made up, and made up has no meaning.
But it sounds good.
Thank you. It has no meaning, like it has no meaning. I remember the first time I performed this song, there was a concert at Alliance, and I performed it. And there was one lady in the front, and when I started teaching them, like she was squeezing, she thought I was cursing there. So I had to go, like, no, like it's not a curse. But it's a made up word, like it's a care.
Homba.
Yeah, aumma, like.
Robin Hughes is in Joy 99.7 FM today. That is a powerful song.
Thank you.
I'm chilling out with this gentleman here who I saw perform at the Aduma vs. Aduma Festival. That's the first time I bumped into him. And I thought, I took a big interest in you because your performance was just amazing. Now, this particular song, I remember what you did with it. And I remember how you got the crowd singing the chorus, right? And then you sang the main song, then the crowd sing the chorus. And what a wonderful way to bring people in to your performance. And I thought you did such a good job with that. Is it a technique? Is it a skill? Or is it just something that comes natural? Or is it udu natural?
I think it comes naturally.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it comes naturally. Yeah. Because, okay, so I can't get a choir to be on stage with me. And the audience, they are there. I mean, and they would love to join me sing. Mm-hmm. I think it comes naturally.
That's good. That's good. So, we know a little bit about you now, and we are obviously still on a journey. Your journey in the music industry, as how far do you think you've come? You know, in terms of canvassing.
I think I just got the canvas, so I'm now about to.
You just got the canvas.
I'm about to get the paintbrushes.
So you're now about to get a paintbrush.
Just get the paint and the color and all that.
And start painting.
Yeah, start painting.
So am I right in saying that your best work is still yet to come?
Yes.
Ooh, exciting. If it's going to be better than this, then I think that's something else. When should we expect the next Robin Hughes concert?
Well, I mean, I got hit up today about a possible show next week Tuesday. Possible show next week Tuesday at Red Rockstone. I think Just Music.
Okay.
So, but they're still going through to confirm.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got hit up today. And I'll say I'll be available. So
Okay.
as far as I'm concerned, there is a show coming up next week Tuesday.
Oh wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Right.
that's at Reggie Rockstones.
Yeah.
Next week Tuesday.
Yeah.
At what time?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's a meet me there kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you want to see Robin Hughes performing live on stage, which is how I saw him the first time, you know, it's next week Tuesday at Reggie Rockstones. You are be able to catch him there. 35 minutes past 10, and you're tuned into Joy 99.7 FM with Kofi Lane, your classic man. Robin, this one is Pretty Lady.
Ah,
You're always talking about
I know.
Bray. Tell me what's going in your mind.
Oh, it's not.
Is it between? Is it
It's Roxanne. Like Roxanne gets
or Roxanne or
Leonora.
Leonora?
Yeah, they
Oh,
get the inspiration just running. But Pretty Lady. So I actually wrote Pretty Lady 2014. Oh, this is 2014. Yeah, that's the first. So Adama actually inspired it.
okay.
So when we met 2014 and became good friends, so we used to call each other, we used to sing and create ideas. And I was like trying to be silly. So like, let me just write a song for her. So I decided to write a song for her. That's what Pretty Lady that's actually all about. Like, yeah.
Okay. Hey, is that some
Oh no.
some aft?
No, there's no.
Some afternoon day.
No.
Okay, I just checking. Writing songs for pretty ladies. You know, one has to be careful these days. Listen,
Yes.
so it's not a case of Roxanne and Leonora. Roxanne and Leonora, ladies and gentlemen who are just tuning in, are, by the way, the name of his two guitars. And these guitars are, if they behave themselves basically and stay strong, it determines which one he brings out to perform with. And one of them was with us in the studio, and the guitar that's here is called what?
Roxanne.
Let's hear you play something for Roxy. Get Roxy on your chest. On your where do you put a guitar? Do you put it on your chest? Do you
Yeah,
put it
so
on your legs?
since I'm sitting down, it's on
You're
my,
sitting down,
yeah,
so it's on your leg.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so if listen, before he goes, actually, he's going to give us something interesting, and we're going to. This is going to be a live performance on Joy 99.7 FM. If you're streaming on Joy FM Facebook, you can be able to put a name to the face and hopefully maybe meet Roxy in the process. So, tell us what you're going to play for us.
I'm actually going to play Pretty Lady. What you're about to play?
Pretty lady, da da da.
Pretty lady, can I have your number? 'Cause I want to get to know you more. Pretty lady, can I get your name? Babe, give me a chance to get into your world. When we first met, I could feel the vibrations. The world went silent. I wondered if you felt the same sensation, 'cause I just could not fight it. With you, I am complete. I'm ready, steady, let's go. With us, no one can win. We'll be unstoppable. Pretty lady, can I have your number? 'Cause I want to get to know you more. Pretty lady, can I get your name, babe? Give me a chance to get into your world. I'm so hung up on you, girl. Put my heart on the line for you, girl. I'll be your all to the end of time. I will be your night. Through every fight this life will bring our way. With you, I am complete. I'm ready, steady, let's go. With us, no one can win. We'll be unstoppable.
Keep that frequency clear.
Can I have your number? 'Cause I want to get to know you more. Pretty lady, can I get your name, babe? Give me a chance to get into your world. Chance to get into your world.
Wow. Now, why have I got a pretty lady that sounds slightly different to that?
Why does the other one sound different?
A
to
little
this?
bit quicker. Should we check that out?
Yeah, let's check
and
it
then
out.
when we finish, we'll have a little conversation about the song.
Okay.
Keep that frequency clear.
99.7.
Pretty lady, can I have your number? 'Cause I want to get to know you more. Pretty lady, can I get your name? Baby, give me a chance to get into your world. When we first met, I could feel the vibration.
He soothes
Your world went silent.
and gets you in the mood.
You felt the same sensation, 'cause I just could not fight it. With you, I am complete. I'm ready, steady, let's go. With us, no one can win. You'll be unstoppable. Pretty lady, can I have your number? 'Cause I wanna get to know you more. Pretty lady, can I get your name? Baby, give me a chance to get into your world. Chance to get into your world. Pretty lady, oh pretty lady. Pretty lady, oh pretty lady, I'm so hung up on you.
Joy 99.7 FM.
For you, girl, I'll be your all till the end of time. I'll be your night through every fight this life will bring our way. With you, I am complete. I'm ready, steady, let's go. With us, no one can win. We'll be unstoppable. Pretty lady, can I have your number? 'Cause I wanna get to know you more. Pretty lady, can I get your name? Babe, give me a chance to get into your world. Chance to get into your world. Oh, pretty lady. Oh, pretty lady.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Pretty lady.
Yes.
So, which one do you prefer, the a cappella version or the quick tempo one?
Actually, both.
I love them both.
Yeah.
They all
both.
have a bit of a,
Some vibe. Yeah.
you know, this one is like cool. You can just, you can dance to this.
Oh, pretty lady.
Eja, only him knows the pretty lady he's talking about. Too.
Pretty lady, can I have pretty lady? No, pretty lady. 'Cause I wanna get to know you more. Wanna get to know you more. Pretty lady, oh, pretty lady. Give me a chance to get into your world. Chance to get into your world.
is Kofi Lane, your classic man on Joy 99.7.
Pretty Lady by Robin Hughes. And we've listened to a slower version in the studio where he played a little bit of a cappella with his dearest
Roxy.
Roxy.
Yeah.
Roxy is not a lady, by the way.
My guitar.
Those ladies who are watching thinking that, oh my goodness, he's taken. No. Roxy's a guitar. And it's not just Roxy in his life. He's got Leonora, who's another guitar. And between the two, he has to choose which one he brings out to perform. It depends on who stays strong and pretty much who is a good person. The strings need to make sense on the day, right?
Yeah.
45 minutes past 10, and you're tuning to Joy 99.7 FM. This is Kofi Lane, and I'm spending some time with Robin Hughes. Robin Hughes caught my attention at Aduma versus Aduma Festival, and I saw him perform, and I thought, what a voice. You know, for want of a better expression, I actually thought, that is a Ghana-like, Ed Sheeran-like, Sam Smith-like, and it goes on. You have a very silky voice, huh?
Thank you.
Super. So listen, I didn't ask you about your family. Mom, dad, siblings?
So my mom passed.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have a stepmom, and she's amazing. Obviously she can't beat my mom. Like but my dad, my dad, and I have I have 5 sisters.
5 sisters.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's just, and a brother, but it's not.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's not easy.
And where do you fall within those 5?
So I'm
By the way, let me just find out. Let me add.
number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. So you're like a middle child, kind of.
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
So you get pampered or treated well by them?
My sisters, I don't. It's they're listening, so I can't say anything bad. Otherwise, tomorrow I'm not eating.
Your sisters are listening.
Yes.
Hey, Ijawaju. Oh wow, that's so nice, that they actually tuned in.
Yeah.
And they like your voice, right?
Well, at home I disturb a lot, so I don't know if they really like my voice.
Oh, yeah, you got a nice voice, you know, and I'm sure they love you. They're okay, like play us something, brother, play us something.
It's actually the opposite. At home, I'm always singing and making noise.
Oh wow!
Especially when they're cooking. I don't know, like when they're cooking, it just excites me. That's when all my
creative juice.
Yeah, it just keeps flowing.
You like cooking, eh? When people are cooking, it makes your creative juice.
Yeah.
Why? Is it the smell of the food?
I don't know.
Oils or what?
I don't know. I think both. The smell of the food, the sound of the oil sizzle. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Yes. Sadly. Yeah. Yes. Sadly. Yeah. And they're amazing cooks. Like they're just so dope.
Yeah. What kind of dishes are? And make sure you tell. I want an invite for the family to come in. What are some of the favorite dishes you guys have?
Oh, so I mean, everyone has their specialty, but they always like slaying jollof. Like their jollof, they slay.
Is it the kind of jollof we take for competition? The Ghana Nigerton.
Yeah.
If you take that jollof.
Oh, if you take that jollof, like when you take it to competition, like the judges will just beg you, you're cheating. They're just like, nah, like this jollof is out of this place. It's out of this world.
Yeah, this jollof is out of this world.
Yeah.
If you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just tuned in, well, no, it's not a comedy show. Certainly not. It's actually a musical show. We're spending some time with none other but Robin Hughes, who wowed me at the Aduma versus Aduma concert with some of his performances. And we managed to get him and bring him into the studio. And he's performed live for us, which you can put a name to the face or by maybe tuning into Joy 99.7 FM's Facebook. Certainly a way to go. Okay, somebody says they taught you. Let's see this. It's really an interesting message, huh? You know about it?
Yeah, Auntie Pat.
Auntie Pat?
Yeah, Auntie Pat.
Who's Auntie Pat?
I don't remember which class, but I'm sure I was in primary. I'm sure it was primary. And she taught me when I was into my parents.
Ah.
Yeah, she taught me when I was in primary.
Ah, and that's so nice of her to reach out, huh?
Yep. That's really nice of her.
That's really nice. She's enjoying, and she said she was in school. She taught you.
Yeah, she taught me.
She taught you in what school?
To my parents.
To my parents.
Yeah.
Ah, that's nice. That's nice. So what? Tell me a little bit about your experience in school, and how that has either help shape form your music or otherwise?
My experiences in school.
Mm.
There was a particular point where I was bullied.
Okay.
Yeah, but I could never retaliate because my mom always told me never to fight. So even though I knew I could easily take them down, I always left because my mom was like, bullies are monsters, and that don't fight, champ. They call me champ at home.
They call you champ.
Yeah, so
Proper
don't.
champ. The one who avoids fighting is the one who's a champ.
So yeah, but let me see. Well, high school though. The first time I ever sang in front of people was in class 4. Yeah, it was in class 4. Miss Corte.
Okay.
Yeah, doing GAR class. There was a competition between the boys and the girls, a singing competition, and I was called out to go and represent the guys. And when I sang, I sounded like a girl.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I mean, she laughed, like she was surprised. But my colleagues were laughing at me, but even though be the guy if you won the competition, and the other lady who's now a doctor, Elsie, I'm choking you. Elsie had this basic voice, and so she lost the competition. She ended up crying because the boys were laughing at like a guy sounds like a girl and a girl sounds like a guy. Like it was, but ever since then, yeah, they teased me and then a couple of things.
People are fascinated with men who have falsettos, have that extra pitch that can go very high. It's normally an attribute more for ladies. So when a man can do that, hits those
high notes.
Yeah. When you go there, when you get there, do you feel like you're going to break some glass or something?
I've tried, it's never worked. But
no?
Yeah, it's never worked. But I don't know. Nah, those some high notes. Maybe Aduma could easily hit such notes. Yeah, Aduma has a whistle. She also has a whistle voice. She did it once and it blew me away.
The one that just goes.
Yeah. Like I was trying to battle it, but I couldn't. Yeah.
Well, Kweku Sonny here says, Robin is amazing. I've known him for more than 6 years and he has grown into his art. So you're obviously on a journey and people are seeing you grow and mature into your role. So tell me, how mature are you?
I don't think I'm that mature in music. I don't know. Like, I still have a struggle with putting out all my musical ideas. Like if I have a song playing in my head, it's hard to communicate that. So I end up not really getting the exact thing I'm hearing in my head. And so I'm still on a journey to try and get that in place. Like some of the songs you've heard, I mean, they're amazing if you listen to them. But if you hear what I had in my head,
so where is these things coming from in your head?
I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm just then I start hearing a melody. I quickly take the guitar and try and figure out the melody. Sometimes it's just a word, and let's just pay attention to the word, and then the melody just follows. Like, yeah, the music comes to me. I don't know how. I don't know where it comes from.
It just descends into your mind.
Yeah, just
and you then have to sort of get the guitar,
just quickly
start writing,
and figure it out.
Try and figure it out. So, in terms of composition, what are you doing first? Does a tune come to you first? Is it the words? Is it just a beat? What is the first thing that sometimes needs to register, or is it just a pattern? Like you guys in the music, you guys have a, you have a certain.
So for me, I don't really have a definite way of doing music. Most of the time, is the words that come first.
Okay.
But the words come with the melody at the same time. It's not the words come without the melody.
Okay.
Yeah, they come at the same time. So I can then suddenly I'm just like I'm just singing like randomly before I realize like it just keeps going. It just keeps building up. Sometimes I just write a poem. Unless I'm just looking at it, I just start hearing something. Yeah.
So you're a poet as well? You like to put things on paper?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many of your own songs have you written yourself?
See Her Again, I wrote See Her Again, Love Dance. The mixtape, I wrote majority of the songs, and I co-wrote with Akotoa, who's an amazing writer, Evans and Ellie Dot, yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, I try to write my own music.
You try to write your own music. And then it makes sense when you're in charge of the whole thing. when somebody is involved in the creative process, it can throw you off a little bit, right?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
Okay. So, let's not forget to give her a big shout out because she took her time to send the message. Auntie Pat has sent a message. The one that was your student, was your teacher at Tema Parents Association School. She says, "Can you promise her a CD?"
I'll try and get her the CD. Auntie Pat, I'll try and get you the CD.
We don't do try. Live on Joy 99.7 FM. Pressure. Charlie, can you promise her a CD, please? She's put it in my capable care, so I'll leave you to.
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's listen to this one, which is Hughes 1. And then when we come back, I want you to tell me a little bit about where the creative process brought this in that mind of yours.
Okay.
Hanging out with Robin Hughes on Joy 99.7 FM.
I'm not staying in your zone. I'm not playing. I stick to my own. Please absolve me of your status quo. You dictated of my craft. What do you want from my art? I'm not your slave. I'm gonna live free. I'm not backing down. I'll take what is mine. What is mine? I can't breathe under the weight of your expectations. All your predictions about me, I can see them coming true. All these frustrations are nothing new. I'm struggling, I'm struggling, I'm struggling, I'm struggling, I'm save me, save me, save me, save me. Save me.
It's Kofi Lane, your classic man on Joy 99.7.
My heart runs on you, Kimberly. Yeah. 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 My heart runs on you, Kimberly.
Was cruising
before we showed up on the lonely road like an ordinary truck. car with 4 wheels and perfect key, yes. You made me feel like I had nothing to fear. You scared me off cause you changed my life. I really thought you're gonna be my wife. With your sacred love and your flawless face. But now I'm stranded here with a fading engine. When you left, I lost my breath. When I had a gas out at the end. Were you thinking about this? When you left me here, thought I had no better than to give my heart to you. Now I went through the hole in my chest with this heartbreak track on repeat. My heart runs to you, Kimberly. My heart runs to you, Kimberly. My heart runs to you, Kimberly. My heart runs to you, Kimberly.
Kimberly by Robin Hughes, bringing us nicely to top of the hour. It's 11 o'clock and you're tuned into Joy 99.7 FM. This is Kofi Lane, just sitting out and relaxing, chilling with none other but Robin Hughes. He's brought his guitar with him today. He has two guitars. One is called Leonora and the other one is called Roxette, right?
Roxanne.
Roxanne. And Roxanne is here with us today.
Yes,
she was chosen.
The chosen one.
So we've covered a little bit of your bio, we've listened to some of your music. How would you describe your music in 3 words? Or let's 2 if you could make it.
Unique.
Unique. You certainly are unique yourself, by the way, because you are just a nice, kind of like a teddy bear kind of guy. Everybody wants to hug you, I'm sure. And you open your mouth and this silky voice comes through. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Listen, that's why we wanted you to come onto the show. Your music is quite diverse as well. Let's talk about the first one we played, which is Hughes 1.
Hughes 1.
Tell us where the inspiration came from.
So Hughes 1. So Evans, Kwame Kafui Ofori. Evans and I were hungry. So he was a creative director, and I did the mixtape with him. I also work with him when it comes to, because I like his creative direction. Like, he doesn't let me get overboard, and he always guides me. And we were hungry, so we had gone to get food. And on our way, he's like, let's do an a cappella on a project. It's like, okay, that's a nice idea. So what should it be about? So when we got to the studio, we were just thinking. It's like, all right. Then we started doing random voices, and then that's what it came about. So, but Hughes 1 is a story of what I went through. And so, see, at the beginning, the guy is full of energy and all hope. Like, he's going to break the status quo. He won't follow it. He's going to put his own thing out there. And after he goes into the real world, he begins to realize that, okay, this is not really going as according to plan.
That's right.
And so that's the second part of it, where he seems like he's down, like he's struggling. Like, everything you thought it was is not really what it is. And the third part, which is Save Me, is now a desperate cry for help to be saved from what he's going through.
It's quite melodic. It sounds angelic as well. Something very almost like churches, a hymn. No?
Well, yeah, it could pass.
It could pass for a hymn. Okay, and then we obviously played Kimberly. Tell us a little bit about Kimberly.
Kimberly is a sad song. So it's about heartbreak. So I was in a relationship, sort of.
You were in a relationship?
Yeah, sort of.
So it's
And
not with one of the guitars. is it?
no, not with one of the guitars. This time with a human being.
That's what we've been insinuating in our own way, because the guitars are named after ladies, you know,
Yes.
Roxanne and Leonora. You know, it's almost as if they are your world. There's no space for another.
But yeah, so but it didn't really go according to plan. Like it didn't end properly, and there were a lot of drama attached to it. So I wrote Kimberly. So Kimberly was actually like, it was in that moment of pain that I decided to went to the studio, and I just did Kimberly. But so Kimberly, Akotoa, I will co-wrote Kimberly with Akotoa. I used a lot of car pants. So it's like I was on a journey, and then she came my way, and I thought we were going to get to the destination. Then I get to the point where my engine is failing, and then she bails out. Was this a plan all along?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's about what I went through, but I just had to sort of.
So are you in a relationship now?
No.
Not even with the guitars? Or for now it's just with Roxanne and Leonora?
No. Right now they're my sisters.
They're your sisters.
Roxanne and Leonora.
So listen, it's nice always to know that your family are listening in, and they're very supportive, I presume. Yeah.
Well, at the beginning, no, but
Why? You were making noise plenty in the house.
yeah, I was making noise plenty in the house.
What were you?
Oh, when I'm in the showers, but when I'm in the shower, I'm making noise. I'm just singing.
Do you find water therapeutic?
Very.
When it touches you, or when you are around water?
When I'm around, like when it touches me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so when I'm in the shower, for instance, I zone out.
Yeah.
Like it's just like like nothing.
In the UK, they say often you had a shower moment, you know. So a lot of people keep notepads in their bathrooms, because for some strange reason, when they jump in the shower,
Some inspiration.
ideas.
Yeah, just
So
true.
when you go in there, that's when it comes in.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mhm.
There's something about the water.
Mhm.
So where do you go to relax? Do you like to hang around like the beach and stuff?
Well, no. I'm actually starting to learn that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always at home. I'm always in my room.
Mm.
If I'm not doing anything at church or there's no show anywhere, and I'm not in the studio, I'm in my room.
Mm.
Yeah, but a few friends are complaining that it's not a good thing. So and I'm trying to
Indoors. I've been getting that a lot. Apparently, creative people like to hide in zone out.
Yeah.
In spaces, and we feel we're okay, but the whole world is panicking, thinking, "Hey,
Yeah,
come out
something-
for
yeah,
air.
Come on, you know. So, yeah, but
Come out and breathe."
right now I'm consciously trying to do that, even though there's still no progress yet. But it's a journey. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
We certainly will. I'm going to play this one, which is "All I Want to Be Your Champ." Interesting. Tell us a little bit about it before we drop it.
So it's an interlude, and it's so my mom, my parents call me Champ. My mom, my dad. So it's still dedicated to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So, but how I've always wanted to surprise her and be her champ, like to make her proud.
And oh, that's so sweet. So
Yeah.
was that the idea behind it?
That's the idea behind it. But it's quite short. But it's an interlude.
Let's have a listen, shall we?
Okay.
On darkest days, against the raging storm, you remain the reason I rise up and march on. Because when time takes its very last breath, and my body wants me no more, that all I ever did and all I ever become is because
dedicated to his mom.
He's been in tears all night. It's been a long, long, long drive.
Frequency clear.
These friendly lies won't work on him tonight. Wasted time on earth, not even one relationships where he has to the side, wishing that tides would drown out his mind. This and these lifeless cycles, always moving lifeless circles. Will this and these lifeless cycles made to be my end? Will this and these lifeless cycles, always moving lifeless circles? Will this and these lifeless cycles in over my head, over my
What
head?
else could this become? One more could go undone. Why suffer it much longer when you know just how it runs? When you know you've had enough, what else is there to do? How about you take a leap into the blue?
He stops to think if it's a curse or a gift. He turns or blame someone else made it. He knows it could end in a second if only he stopped remembering how they danced in the lights. Next day she died, years down the line, beginning to think that this might be his time to die. This and these lifeless cycles, always moving lifeless circles. Now this and these lifeless cycles made to be my end. Now this and these lifeless cycles, always moving lifeless circles. Now this and these lifeless cycles in over my head, over
It's
my
the
head.
pain you can't condone. The pain of being nothing, believing nothing, feeling all, knowing something that they don't, showing happy when they poke. It's the pain that kills your soul. It's the pain you cannot kill unless you take that final pill. Time to use your final will. The one prayer you've not said. Taking your life by your hands, thinking it's better to return to the nothingness beyond. What's heaven without the souls? You've been nothing here alive, so make death the final goal.
I know you never saw yourself where you are now. Not when you were still drunk on the promise of your youth. I remember you sung with the power of a soloist whose voice could bring the choir itself to its knees. And everywhere you stumbled, your fall was always cushioned by the reassurance of your dreams. Then heaven claimed your biggest fan. And now you feel no further forward in this than when you first began. Waiting for ages, for a takeoff the world just couldn't seem to bring. And now you're considering trying to fly off without wings. But listen, I need you to remember you're on a mission. And there's a reason why birds of the air don't belong in the ocean. I need you to stay. Personified magnificence, you take my breath away. You can't cut yours off in haste. Gently he steps away from the pier, praying that grace overtakes the despair. Holding on tight to the hope of a life, full and complete in the truth of a light.
Lifeless. Featuring Fu Akotoa. 14 minutes past 11, and you're tuned into Joy.
Keep this frequency clear.
We've been sampling some great music by Robin Hughes. Big guy, a lovely guy, sweet guy. with a silky voice and 2 guitars. He promises he's not in relationship with the guitar, so we beg. One is called Leonora, the other one is called Roxanne. Robin, before you run away, I've had a fantastic time listening to your music here, and I think I'd like you to perform, something of your choice for us, something exciting. Something interesting, something relaxing. I'm throwing too much at you now. You're probably thinking, Kofi, I've already decided. Don't confuse me. So tell us what you're going to play.
Okay, I was going to do Dear Diary, but I think I'll do voice.
Why don't we do a little bit of each?
A little bit of,
I want my cake and I want to eat it as well. I'm enjoying this.
So I'll do a bit of Dear Diary and I'll do a bit of voice on the radio.
That sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it.
Repalapo, 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 repalapo. Voices inside my head can't seem to put to bed. Meadows are turning red. War cries can be heard. I pray God, come now. Save us all, save our soul. Cold world, consumed by greed, cannot be freed by ones who bleed. Oh, oh, Lord. Hear now my midnight cry. Oh, oh, Lord. Comfort the hearts that cry. Repalapo, 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 repalapo.
So voice in the radio. So that was Dear Diary. I'm just going straight to voice.
That was what? Dear Diary.
Dear Diary.
Okay, this one is what?
Voice in radio.
Voice in the radio. Let's hear it.
I heard her voice over the radio. I now know the sweet sound of love's voice, love's voice. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been all my life? Finally found my bride. Will find her and make her my wife. I picked, I go Google.
My hands are turning cold. Oh my goodness, forgive me.
That was beautiful, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Phenomenal. Robin Hughes with us in Joy 99.7 FM studios. Handling his favorite, well, I don't like to say favorite. He's got another guitar called Leonora, but today he brought Roxanne with him. And you spend a lot of time with those 2 guitars, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, for want of a better expression, personify your guitars.
Yes. A lot of time with
So listen, before we sort of part ways, I want you to tell me, what does the future hold for Robin Hughes in terms of the brand, the music, and the journey?
The future will see Robin unfold. The
Unfold.
Future will see Robin become a butterfly someday.
And fry as high as the sky. Robin wants to fry.
Yeah.
The way he likes fried things. When people are frying things, then you're getting your creative juices going.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, the future is, well, in the future, the world will be my stage. That's the future I keep seeing and I keep hoping. Then I know God is taking me there.
God is taking you there.
The world will be my stage, and also I'll be a voice to a lot of people and give a lot of young people the hope that you can still be different and pursue what you want to do. Because a lot of youngsters have the idea of the kind of music they want to do, but they all end up going to mainstream genres because they want to be accepted. And so I just hope that one day they also feel normal to just be themselves, especially from this part of the world.
Yeah. And it doesn't. I agree with what you're saying. You're not towing the line and doing what everybody's doing. You're doing what comes naturally to you. You're doing something you love, and that's showing in your music. Now, whatever that music sounds like, feels like, whatever part of the world it's supposed to belong, it belongs in your heart, and that's how you express it, right? So it doesn't matter, really. There's always an audience.
Yeah.
You caught my attention. Yeah. So, well, listen, well done. We appreciate you coming on to Joy 99.7. Do you have any quick shout outs to the posse?
So shout outs to my dad, Mr. Robin Hughes Barnes. We actually share the same name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was named after.
Is he listening?
I don't think so.
Oh,
by now,
I was going to say Charlie Brad Daddy and
and shout outs to my friend Mercy Waguri, Naki Agbeto, to my KCF family, my Zion Impact family, my Ray Church, Accra Church family, and my Accra Academy boys, the Hamado boys.
Hey, Accra.
Yeah.
Ese Kwanvi.
Dairy.
Yeah,
it's a Kwanvi Dairy.
And Blue Accra.
Accra, hey.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. To support us, my music, to my friends and family at VIA, to C4 Global, and supporters of my music, like people who've just wholeheartedly been supporting me to this point. Like I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Like I can't stop expressing my joy and love for you guys. And like stay tuned and just keep going on with me on this journey. We'll definitely get there. And that was from the horse's own mouth, for want of a better expression, the one with a silky voice, the man who has wowed us, and we've listened to him and his guitar. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming to Joy 99.7 FM. We really appreciate you. The music is amazing, and we wish you the best. And we know that you're going places. Amen. You have the humility, the grace, and the favor. Amen.
All you have to do is march in that direction. No pressure.
No pressure.
So hopefully we'll have you back at some point, and we can't wait to see what the future looks for you. We certainly know your future looks bright.
Amen. Thank you.
Amen. A big thank you to my producer, Begu Sankofi, and Kwame Official, and happy birthday in advance to Honorable Roger Metal Nunu, my uncle as well. Uncle Roger, hope you're well and cozy up, and say hello to my sweet auntie as well. A last final message came through saying, Peter Mapex Kote, Robin is a Christian gentleman. We, Accra Rich Church Youth Fellowship, are proud of. We are proud of you, and we will support you. Well, it pretty much says forever. Meanwhile, your head is still big. Oh, just saying. Hey, these rich people. Robin, thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Farewell.
Thank you too for having me.
Just be